most people, you'd have a template, but I've done this so many times that I know what it looks like.
Did you always want to be a furniture maker?
That's all I ever wanted to do. Never wanted to do anything else. I like that what I make people really enjoy, and I really like what I make will outlast everybody who is currently alive on the planet. So I'm Douglas Partridge Dimes.
And your dad?
My dad's Douglas Richard. That's where the DR Dimes comes in.
Before Douglas was even born, his dad, DR Dimes, was crafting Windsor chairs in a small workshop on his Epping property.
Well, my dad made his first chair in 1964.
Douglas P. Dimes says it was the bicentennial that put his dad's colonial reproduction furniture on the map.
In 1976, it was a cultural shift where they started instead of tearing down old houses with urban renewal, they started restoring them. And all kinds of craftspeople had to relearn how these things were done.
But he was already doing it.
And he was the only one. So everybody came to him. If you ask any entrepreneur, the fun is building it, not having it.
Flames were shooting 40 feet into the air from the Windsor chair manufacturer in Northwood.
After a devastating fire in 1991, DR Dimes was determined to rebuild, with demand still soaring.
Back in those days, we make 6,000 chairs a year. That's 100 to 110 a week. So you had to hustle.
Over the years, DR Dimes took on major projects making Windsor chairs and other period furniture for places like the Smithsonian Institute, Colonial Williamsburg, and the Kennedy Institute in Boston.
The detail is magnificent. It is a beautiful work of art.
In the early 2000s, the famous chairs even landed in Hollywood.
Did some movies, the movie The Patriot. Mel Gibson, Benjamin Martin, his character, sits in a chair. It was actually this chair, this style chair, not this exact one, but this style rocket chair. And it collapses, and he throws all the parts in the corner. Yeah, that was it. That was us.
That was a DR Dimes chair?
That was, yeah, 1999, 2000, yeah, it was fun. We got to do great work. And if you get a group of people together that are really different, and you get them to pull together kind of like a team and do great things, everybody feels better about themselves. So it really broke my heart.
That heartbreak came as he watched the popularity of colonial reproduction furniture start to wane.
The core business kept softening, and these special projects sort of masked this oncoming weakness, and in summer of 2018, it just went and stopped.
Douglas, who had bought the company from his father in 2010, had a gut-wrenching decision to make.
I had all these employees. I had very little to do. I didn't have a lot of resources, so I voluntarily closed it and liquidated and paid everybody.
In September of 2018, the world-renowned DR Dimes & Company stopped making furniture.
I was crushed.
It was all Douglas had ever known.
Oh, I remember 4 years old. I remember being in a workshop nailing stuff together. I used to sweep the floor when I was 10 years old. My first summer I was 15, sanding chairs, getting ready for finish. Look, when you're a kid, all you want is your father to say, "That's pretty damn good, kid." That's all you want. And it's hard. You made it hard. And so that's what I was trying to do.
Did you, in 2018, think that that was the end of DR Dimes?
I did. I was depressed. I thought I was a loser. And
even after so many years of such fantastic success.
Yeah, it's gone. It was gone in my mind. But hey, you know, a little bit of time, a little bit of encouragement from friends and family, and get a kick in the rear end, and well, let's see what we can do. I usually get over here about 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Because I can't sleep.
In 2020, Douglas built a workshop right on his property in Pittsfield and went back to being a one-man operation, just like his dad was, more than 50 years before.
So I went down and got him, lives in Nottingham, brought him up, and saw the shop, was pretty happy. He said, that's pretty good, kid. As I say, it took a long time, so that's pretty good, kid. Proud of you. And then 2 weeks later, he was gone. So, but he did get to see it. He was happy.
What does it feel like to bring DR Dimes back after you thought it was done?
Oh, right, I'm proud of that. And I don't know what I was thinking. What else was I gonna do? I'm a chair maker. I'm a Dimes. And that's what I should be doing, so that's what I'm doing. I just do the best I can every day. And if people really like it, I just try to be grateful. You know, I just try to be grateful.